Okay, when you have inscribed figures, you are going to be subtracting areas. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing there. A rectangle is placed around a semicircle as shown below. The length of the rectangle is 8. Find the area of the shaded region. Use the value 3.14 for pi. Do not round your answer. Be sure to include the correct unit in your answer. So we've got to find the area of the rectangle. You always find the area of the largest region first and subtract out the part that's not shaded. It is a semicircle, which means a half of a circle. And it would help if I could spell. Sorry about that. Okay, a rectangle is length times width. They gave you the length is 8, and because it's got a semicircle inscribed in it, the width is half of that. So half of 8 is 4. So length times width, 8 times 4. Well, 8 times 4 is 32. So that's the rectangle. Now I'm going to figure out the semicircle. Well, the formula for a circle, the area of a circle, is pi r squared. But because it's a semicircle, a half of a circle, we have to divide by 2. So they told us to use 3.14 for pi. The radius is the width, 4. Squared divided by 2. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. And 8 times 3.14 is 25.12. That's the semicircle. Subtract those out. You get 6.88 millimeters. And because it's area, it is squared. So that's the area of the shaded region. Okay, a circle is placed in a square with a side length of 6 yards as shown below. Okay, so we've got a square as the large shape. And the part that they cut out, the unshaded region, is a circle. They cut out a circle. So the area of a square is side squared. So they told you the side was 6. So 6 squared is 36. The area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay, here's the thing. They gave you all the way across the circle. If you slide this over, that's all the way across the circle. That's called the diameter. This formula uses radius, halfway across the circle. So if all the way across the circle is 6, then each half would equal 3. So the radius is 3. So we've got pi is 3.14, and we're going to do the radius squared. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3.14 is 28.26. You're going to subtract those and you'll have your answer. So you get 7.74 yards, and because it's area, it is squared. The next one, the large shape is a rectangle. They are cutting out a semicircle, half of a circle. Rectangle is length times width. The width is 3. The length is 2 times longer than that, so 3 plus 3 is 6. So 6 times 3 is 18. The area of a circle is pi r squared, but because it's a semicircle, you have to divide by 2. So they told you to use 3.14 for pi. The radius is the same as the width if it's a semicircle inscribed. So that's a 3 squared. And then you divide by 2. So 3.14 times 9 divided by 2 is 14.13. You subtract those for a final answer of 3.87 yards squared.